last 2 weeks, I have been putting this soccer ball, this Nike soccer ball, through the paces during my team practices. So we've got about 10 total practices in, roughly about 20 hours of kit time with this thing. And so far, this Nike Pitch Team soccer ball has been holding up for a ball that is only coming in at about $20 a ball. Super affordable, which is great if you want to just kick around in the backyard, or if you need a lot of soccer balls for your team for practices. The grip on this ball is still really nice. As you can see, I'm rubbing my finger on it, and that still holds a lot of good grip. There's been 0 chips in any of the balls. And what I always look for in this, the real quality of the ball, even though it's only a $20 ball, because you can buy balls that are like $200, and you can buy a ball that's $5.99 or whatever, is the stitching. Okay, so if you come in close here, and if you can see all this stitching in through here, that's usually where the ball starts to fail. Okay, sometimes people overinflate them. This ball is by far not overinflated by any means. I've had balls in the past during practices where the tops just peel off. Not the case with these at all. These balls are super light. They have a really light feel to them. That being said, goalies can punt them, but offensive players can really rip them on the keepers as well, giving them that extra challenge. One of the things that I do notice is that sometimes when the guys are kicking the ball, it tends to wobble a little bit more, and then when we're practicing and doing some throw-ins, the ball just doesn't seem to go as far as some of those other balls that are, $50, $60, $70, and I think that's because they have more weight to them. But for a practice ball or for a backyard ball, this Nike Team Pitch ball is pretty good for what you're getting. Now, I will say this, that I have yet to have a practice where it has rained or it has snowed out. All right, so I'm not sure how this ball will react when it rains or when it's snowing. So if you're playing in those kind of conditions, I'm not sure how well the ball will then hold up after those kinds of things happen. All right, because what happens is usually then the ball gets wet, and then the stitching gets loosened, and then the guy's pounding the ball, taking shots on the keep, and then you really tend to find that it starts to blow out with these cheaper balls. So I might have to come back and make a second review on this ball, maybe at the end of the season. So this is the thing about this is like a beginning of my soccer season review for this ball, and then maybe I'll come back in late October and do a follow-up and seeing, hey, these are what the balls ended up after a month of practice, or 2 months of practice for the soccer season and things like that. But hands down, for the price of the ball, $20, can't go wrong. Plain and simple. Can't go wrong for $20. Durability so far after 2 weeks and 20 hours, pretty good. All right, so as always, if you liked my quick review on this Nike Team Soccer Ball, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit those like buttons. And if not, well, catch you on the flip side. All right, take care.